Jay here for Stretford Paddock. That is the legend that is Andy Tate. Manchester United winning 3-0 away at Leicester City. Garnacho, Hojlund, Bruno in the goals. Was a bit of a downer though to see Ayden get injured. We'll have more on that later. We don't know quite the nature of the injury. But in terms of performance, Andy, in terms of the football that was on display against a pretty poor team, what did you make of it?
I thought it was quite convincing victory for United from start to finish. Leicester had the moment or two. Jamie Vardy had a shot. Andre saved it, and apart from that, it was like very comfortable, very passive movement, and bit of history was made today. Big history, big history. Well, yeah, man. But Hojlund scored, and that was the history being made.
How much of a sort of bonus was it for you that Liverpool lost the Carabao Cup Final? Did that bother you, or? Because we were watching the end of that before we watched the Leicester game. Did you watch any of that? Were you bothered? Less
of a two evils. I can relate to you in one, because when we beat them, I was quite emotional because it was our first trophy in 6 years. I can relate to it. I had tears in my eyes. So yeah, for 70 years, it's a long time.
Is it 70 years? Is that what it was for
70 them? Years. Was it 1969?
No, is
that 1969, the summer of love and the moon landing and all that, Woodstock. So God knows.
Admit it.
Geordie hippie love was back then.
Admit it. Did you have Woodstock and the moon landing on your Andy Tate bingo today? Because I didn't, but that's what you get on this channel. Liverpool lost, quite funny. But United won. That's the main thing that we're going to talk about. Rasmus Hojlund got off the mark. Well, say got off the mark. His first goal in 21 games, whatever it was. How important do you think it was for him to get a goal? Because obviously, as a striker, you want to be scoring, and to not score for 21 games has got to get in your head. Yeah.
In the last few games, he's had some great chances, and he's not taken advantage. The miss against Arsenal, the one in Europe as well, where the load they've never put it on the plate for him.
Yeah.
And the one on Thursday against Sociedad from 2 yards out, all right, was a pen. But yeah, that was a first-time instinct, and that was good, and that can only... That's the Rasmus we know and love from last season. So on the celebration, that trademark celebration, I hope we get a lot more of that between now and the end of the season. First time shot, control, and he hit it. He ran down the channels and he did well.
Do you think there is a player there for Rasmus Hojlund long term for United? Because some people back him, we all back him, we all want him to do well, but some people say, don't think he's good enough. Some people say, he's still only young, he's not having the service that he should be getting. Others are a bit more on the fence. Where are you in it? Do you think there is a player that United could use for the next few seasons?
There is a player there, Jay. They've got to supply him, but he's got to do it his own as well.
I agree with
that. So it's everything's got to combine into it as well. He's got to make the goals, he's got to make the runs, he's got to hold the ball up, make goals for other people as well. First time instinct, bang, just like Harry Kane, instinct, score, holding it up, laying it off as well. So yeah, it's all got to come together for him, but it's whether we can get the players in and the service in the summer, in the transfer window, and is he a part of the future? Only time will tell.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. And I don't want to say just because he's finally scored or that he put up a good performance against Leicester, that means it's it and he is going to be part of Ruben Amorim's plans long term. But I think there is a player there. I just don't think he should be your main striker. I think you need someone else with maybe a bit more pedigree, comes in, and then Hojlund's an option for you. But we'll wait and see. He's still only relatively young, and if you look at the opposition team there, you've got Jamie Vardy, who at 21, 22, was playing in non-league, I think, or certainly down the bottom end of the football pyramid compared to where Rasmus Hojlund is. So you never know. Some players are late bloomers, although we don't want to be waiting too long for Rasmus Hojlund. Another player who got on the score sheet was Garnacho. He's another one who, not quite at the same level, but has struggled a little bit this season, and I don't think he's quite at the season we were hoping him for. There was talk of him maybe going in January. Obviously, that didn't happen. How important do you think he can be for United long term? Or would you be willing to let him go in the summer?
No. I still want to keep Garnacho.
Yeah.
I mean, the goal that was disallowed as well, it was just like, what is it, an arm offside, and within 10 seconds, it's offside. But the goal as well. What he scored was brilliant, and at least he got his celebration double act right as well. He sat up and celebrated. And
I was good to see him in Hojlund celebrating, I think, because there's been a bit of needle there, haven't there? You've seen it.
There's been a bit of beef between them.
Yeah.
Not like, more like competitive.
Yeah.
So you can understand that they're both happy for each other. Bruno Fernandes with an assist as well. Did it count as an assist?
I don't know. I think Damien Vardy might.
Yeah, he's Vardy's not having a party tonight. So
nice.
So I don't. Bruno is entered. Is it the Hall of Records now? Is assist on assists?
Yeah, I think he's up there.
He's up there now
with some right United greats.
And the third one as well.
And
the third goal, it rounded off the night, and it was brilliant. And with a cracking sweet right foot. And it was laid on for him. I'm just very concerned about Ayden Evan.
That was the dampener on it on the afternoon or the evening, I should say, because just so in terms of his performance, what did you make of it before he got injured? Because
I tell you what, I thought it was absolutely a colossus, solid.
I agree.
Absolutely, you can see some of the tackles, and he's doing that today. The away fans like
brilliant.
He was
absolutely
doing that
love
Thursday.
that.
He was doing that Thursday in the corner near the corner flag against Sociedad, and it was brilliant to see. And it's just if the rumours are true on Hojlund, what you said before, Hojlund said he's okay. We can only wait till morning and see what happens. So nothing's been damaged, nothing's been.
Well, there was rumours as we know, as we hear at the minute, that it might not be as serious as was first feared. But we don't want to get into all that until we definitely know. We hope that is the case. Obviously, we'll find out more when more comes out. By the time you're watching this, you might know more. But obviously, we hope Ayden Evan is back on his feet and ready to play for Manchester United as soon as possible, because we need him. He's a player that's starting, today for a reason. How important do you think it is, Andy, to try and get a little bit of momentum going? Because, all right, you might look at the league table and go, we're not going to, get into the top four or whatever, but we have got a trophy. We still want to win. You want to keep winning, don't you? You want to sort of take this form into Europe as well. How important do you think that momentum could be?
Oh, we've got league matches coming up now. We're out the FA Cup, unfortunately. We've got a Champions League chasing teams coming. We're playing Nottingham Forest away.
Yeah.
The score settled with them. And they've beaten Arsenal previously. And no pushovers, and we've got Manchester Derby coming up, so I want our bragging rights, get as many points as we can. We're 13th. It's not beyond us to at least finish 10th, I would say. Can finish 10th and just get as many points as you can between now and the end of the season. Can't qualify for Europe via the league, so Europe is priority. It's about momentum, building, confidence, working together, and everyone's looking forward than rather looking back. And that's it. I've seen Ratcliffe's interview the other day as well. If you don't want me here, I'll go with the abuse. Well, I don't think you're going to get a refund on your money, mate. I don't think you can get a receipt for 1.2 billion. Your money's long gone, mate. So that was a stupid interview. I won't mention the Glazers because I've been told it'll antagonise the fans within the same sentence. They're good people. They're really nice from Florida. Yeah, they're really nice. The only people I know nicer from Florida are the alligators. That's it. So
you got alligators from Florida on your Andy Tate bingo card, by the way. Just finally, before we wrap up, Ruben Amorim. He's had some stick. He's had a few people question him, and I'm not saying you, but because of the results, because of the nature of the results as well, some people sort of a bit fearful for his long-term future. Do you think that this manager, with the right tools, the right players, the right backing in the transfer window, can bring success back to this great club?
Yeah, I think he can. FD8ers, I'm sick of it. Like everyone's an expert and a pundit. Certain ex-footballers, ex-Man United players as well. Just stick the boot in. Football's changed a long time from the era of our glory legends who are now pundits. So he's the man for the future. He's been backed. He will be backed in the summer, and I believe, like I say, if Ineos were to pull the trigger on him, it'll be absolute anarchy and war, mate.
Anarchy and war. Well said, Andy Tate. You know where to find Andy on all your socials. You know where to find me as well. That's been the legend that is Andy Tate. I'm Jay. This has been a review. Manchester United beating Leicester 3-0. Thanks for watching.
Well, yeah, man.